Hey everyone, today I'm going to be swatching the new ColourPop and Candyland collection. I will be swatching the beautiful eyeshadow palette as well as 3 of the blushes, one of the lip balms, and the Queen Frostine highlighter. So if you would like to see swatches of this collection, just keep watching. First off, I want to say that this palette is absolutely stunning. I am incredibly happy with this. When I first saw the promos of it online, I wasn't too sure. I was like, not sure about the color story for me, but Candyland is so nostalgic for me. I never played the board game, but when I was a kid, I played the computer game a ton. Like, I can vividly remember Mr. Mint. Mr. Mint is the only character that I remember from Candyland, but I remember playing that to filth when I was a child, so this was nostalgic, and I was like, yes, I am going to get this collection. I saved my butt off. I got rid of, like, as much makeup as I could so I could afford it, and I'm so happy I did. I do wish I would have gotten all the lip balms, though, because spoiler alert, they're amazing. Now, obviously, the palette does come with a mirror, which, hallelujah, ColourPop, especially collaboration palettes, I've always pleaded for mirrors. I used to be a person who was like, oh, I don't care about mirrors, but now as someone who has to do their makeup in front of fans and not in front of their vanity mirror because they overheat so much, I love palettes with mirrors in them, and for once ColourPop actually has a mirror, and this is exactly how I've always asked for a mirror. I want there to still be beautiful artwork and just have like a smaller mirror, so I'm so happy that they finally did that. It makes me happy, like so happy. Let's talk about the artwork in general as well, because this artwork is absolutely stunning. This is the box for the eyeshadow palette, and like, oh, it's just a beautiful, beautiful artwork design. ColourPop is always very good with the artwork, of course, and the palette, it is raised as well. Like, it's like bubbly and stuff. It's really, really cool. And this is the back of the palette. There aren't any non-eye safe shades in this palette, which is always great. And then for the blushes, the packaging is in like just a simple Super Shock type of packaging with a yellow, and then you have like little like strawberry like jube thingies. And the boxes, like, that's one thing I hate about when ColourPop does collabs, because it makes me want to keep the boxes even though I have no room. I don't know, the boxes and artwork are just so cute. I am definitely keeping the Mr. Mint lip balm because, like, the packaging for it, because look at Mr. Mint. Oh, Mr. Mint's my favorite. It's so adorable. The lip balm itself has some really beautiful packaging. It has this like component where obviously your fingerprints get all over it, which sucks, but it has candy canes, and then when you open it up, it's a beautiful, beautiful, like, peachy shade. It's just so stunning. And honestly, while the feeling of lip balm doesn't last very long, I just tried this and literally the feeling of lip balm lasted maybe 10 minutes. The initial application was worth it. My lips felt so smooth. The nice little wash of color was amazing. I just thought it was really, really pretty, in my opinion. There were 2 other lip balm shades, but I unfortunately couldn't afford to get them, so I didn't get them. Most of the stuff is sold out, but the palette is available as I'm filming this, and I hope ColourPop will decide to do a restock for people who missed out. I know that one of the blushes sold out super fast, which was so dumb, but it happens. Next, I want to talk about the Queen Frostine highlighter. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh no, it's probably going to be way too dark for me. Most highlighters are, let's be honest. I'm pretty pale and pasty, so I need like a pretty pale highlighter. But this highlighter is really nice in the sense that it almost doesn't have much of a base. If anything, it just has a nice reflective sheen to it. Now, this is meant to be like a face and body highlighter, I believe. Like, it comes with this big puff, and you're supposed to, you know, put it all over your body. Now, for me, I don't really go anywhere, so it's not like I need something like that. But when I saw Dupe That and, like, other people swatch this and like use a highlighter as a highlighter, I was like, okay, I think this could work for my pale skin. And it does. This is a very like glittery sort of highlighter, so if you don't like glittery highlighters, you will not like this. This is a Pixie Puff highlighter. They have come out with one other one, but that one is definitely too dark for me. I didn't even bother trying because it was definitely too dark, but this one I can pull off. I think it's just like, it's literally just light enough for me. Like, if it went any darker, it probably would have been too dark for me, but this is just beautiful. I showed it to you guys with my finger swatched and then with the puff on my arm, and honestly, it just leaves this beautiful sheen either way. Like, I will definitely actually end up using this on my arms and stuff because I love being a glittery mess, but I definitely can see myself using this on my face. Just wish the packaging wasn't so bulky. Like, I get it, and for me, I'm quite fine with having Queen Frostine like on my vanity. Like, that's great. I just don't like bulky packaging, but that being said, for this product, it's pretty okay. As for the blushes, you get 3 shades. There is Jolly, which is like a peachy shade, Gumdrop Pass, and Gummy More. And these are tie-dye highlighter. No, they are tie-dye blushes, which basically means that you are basically getting a unique product. Not every single one is going to look the exact same because of the fact that it is tie-dye, so they can mix it differently and stuff like that. These are all very creamy. This is the Super Shock Cheek formula, so they are very creamy. I showed you one swipe swatches on my wrist, and then I showed you guys blended out swatches on the back of my hand. That being said, my favorite is probably Jolly. Like, I just like that it has like a ton of like reflex of glitter in it. I could definitely see it like adding a nice sheen to the cheek and color, and then like with highlighter it'll be just stunning. I do like all of them. Personally, though, I think Jolly would be the one I'd go for most, but that's just my opinion. I just really, really like it. I think it's really, really stunning. The other ones are pretty too. The one was like a super light nude, which surprised me a bit because it definitely did not look like it would be a light nude. But again, since they're all different, they're all gonna look different. And once you like mix all of them together, I can definitely see it leaving a beautiful shine on the cheek. So now let's talk about the palette. First of all, I love the shades Plumpy and Sugar High. Those are the only 2 like true metallic shades, and they are pretty nice. Rainbow Trail, honestly, the pastels really swatched beautifully. There's only two pastel, well, like three pastels, but I count the yellow and the blue, the pastels, really. And for the record, when I swatch palettes, I don't use any primer or anything. I literally just use my fingers and put them on my arm. It's not that deep. I don't use primer or anything, so this is how they work on the arm without any primer or anything. And let me, as always, say that swatches do not dictate how these will work on the eyes, but seeing as though I love ColourPop, it's my favorite brand, and I've used them enough, I kind of understand their formula to know that most things are gonna work good on my eyes, and this is a palette I can tell that's gonna be gorgeous. The only color that I'm like about is this brown because of the way it's like, it's one of those browns where like it has this weird like whiteness to it. It's just really weird. Honestly though, after getting this palette in person, I really do love the color scheme. Honestly, like I said before, I wasn't completely sold on it at first, but literally just seeing people do looks with this, I can see so many different looks. Like, you could do like a natural look, you could do a pastel look, you could do a purple, like, you know, you have so many different options with this palette, and I can definitely see like the pastel fun Candyland vibes coming through. Like, it's just an amazing collaboration in my opinion, and I think ColourPop did great with the color scheme. Y'all know I love purple, so of course I love a Plumpy. It is a beautiful purple shade. It's stunning. But yes, Rainbow Trail is my second favorite shade because it's just incredibly pigmented for a pastel blue matte. Like, it's just, I cannot get over how gorgeous this palette is. And here's the swatches without flash. It's just a really stunning palette in my opinion. I cannot get over how pretty it is. Like, honestly, like, this entire collection makes me so happy and nostalgic and make me think of my childhood, honestly. Like, and I know a lot of people didn't play Candyland, but I played it on the computer and I remember enjoying it. Like, the games I remember playing are Candyland and Chutes and Ladders on the computer. Like, honestly, if I could get Candyland to work on my computer, I would definitely play it. This is just... This is so nostalgic. It's so cute. It honestly oddly makes me think of the Sailor Moon ColourPop collab because, you know, if you don't know, I love Sailor Moon more than anything, and that was so nostalgic for me. So for this to also have such a big nostalgia factor for me, I was very happy. What do you guys think of this collection? Do you like it? Did you pass? Did you get it? Let me know down below. I'm really curious. I know I am very happy with it. And honestly, my favorite product, as always, is probably the eyeshadow palette. I mean, just look at that. I'm honestly just so excited to put this on my eyes. Like, literally ASAP. So pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching this swatch video. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment down below any videos you'd like to see me do. Go follow my Instagram, Makeup by Tasha XO, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.